doesn't matter. Hey, doesn't matter.
It don't matter what they say, we gon' talk anyway. Bell rings, mic check, let the real ones play. From the legends to the new blood climbing the ladder. Welcome to the show, it doesn't matter. Notorious Dome set the tone, main event status. BDC bring a fire, every take savage. Strap facts with the knowledge, history splatter. Poppy planting a wild card, say it loud, it doesn't matter. No filter, no bias. This is the It Doesn't Matter podcast.
What's going on, guys, and Happy New Year. The It Doesn't Matter podcast is back. New year, same us. It doesn't matter. I'm the host. I'm Notorious One. I am Dom. I'm here with BDC. I'm here with Poppy Platino. I'm here with the man that chose this show. I am here with Strat Facts, and this show sucks today. It's because of Strat Facts. It is his choice. Fellas, what's going on?
What up, baby?
Happy New Year. 3 days in.
Hi.
I did it again. Yes, for 2026, baby. That's what I do.
Oh, man. All right, well, the first year of the show, we're going to... First show of the year, excuse me, let me rewind that. First show of the year, we're going to take it back to 2006, New Year's Revolution. I know what this show was all about. Platinum and I, we watched this back when we was in high school.
Yeah, we did.
BDC, not sure what you was doing at the time, but
Oh, I saw it.
why did you choose New Year's Revolution 2006?
Yep, so 2006, I was getting ready to move down here in the good old Delaware. But yes, I definitely saw this pay-per-view live. Not there, obviously not at the arena, but I did definitely catch it on pay-per-view because at this time I had a job and I had money so I can buy these things.
Was it $49.99 at the time?
Yeah, it was a little expensive.
Damn.
It was a little expensive.
All right.
But this was one I really wanted to see, so, did what I had to.
All right. Well, Strap, why did you choose this show?
Well, there's plenty of reasons why I chose this show. Some are kayfabe and some are the truth. Which one would you like to hear?
Let me hear the kayfabe first.
Well, the kayfabe is because what a way to open up a new year, other than New Year's Revolution itself, a tremendous pay-per-view that has a long 3-year history.
It adds our 3 years in the podcasting business.
That's exactly right, Poppy Platino. Okay. That was a kayfabe reason. Ringside Steve chose this show, and
thank you, Ringside. I'm not gonna
for
lie.
for the benefit of the choices, I lend my choices to our guest host, Ringside Steve, the excellence of everything, Eric Rutkowski, our number one guest host of all time, the notorious Pat Weddle. So yeah, I'll offer up my choices. We get to pick what we discuss on this show, and I usually give it up. So he chose it, but our taping schedule was a little too soon for him. That's why he's not on this show. So, but the guys already started watching the show, so we're gonna stick with it. So that's the real reason. But hey, it's a really notable show. It's a very important show in pro wrestling history. That's what I like to. That's my focus. I like to think of historic, analysis, where things are, the guys, the wrestlers from, where they were at that time, where they were before it, where they ended up, where they are now. So there's a lot to talk about regarding all the matches and the past, presents, and futures of all the superstars on this show.
All right, well, let's get right into it. We have Joey Styles and the coach, Jonathan Coachman, on commentary, and this show takes place in Albany, New York. In our opening match, we have the rated R superstar Edge and that Lita in his corner.
If you don't know
He's
she's
taking
a
on
hoe,
the Intercontinental
ask Reby.
champion, Ric Flair. Man, what a time in wrestling in 2006. Seeing Ric Flair with his Intercontinental Championship reminds me of John Cena with that Intercontinental Championship at this moment right now.
Ouch. Ooh.
Really?
Yes,
Man.
I guess.
He didn't need it.
He didn't. It's true.
Where were the fans being so offended and all that when Carlito beat the young upstart Carlito for the Intercontinental Championship? Huh? Where's
It doesn't matter.
oh
Terrible.
Boy, but 2006 is a wild time in wrestling, man. Ric
Mhm.
Flair's your Intercontinental Champion. And I remember SmackDown versus Raw 2007. He's out there dry humping and doing the figure four and doing the walk, the step, and all that other stuff like that. Everything you've seen in that match, this match right here with Edge and Ric Flair, he did it in that game back in the day. I said, wow, this bring me back. John, you still got that game, SmackDown versus Raw 2007? Featuring, no, that's not featuring WWE, that's 2008.
I have all the PS2 games up till I think 2011. I think 2011 was the last. That was the last one they probably sold on. No, they had one more. The cover was DX, Shawn, and Triple H. Their big ass faces. That was like the tag team edition. I think that was the last one released for PS2. Because that's all I had. I'm a late adopter of video games. So the last one I have right now in this attic I was playing with was SVR 11. Story mode's really it's not. I was looking at I was looking it up and I was playing it for a while and they're like, oh, the story mode's pretty good. I'm like, it's pretty shitty if you ask me. So I don't know what they're talking about. But whatever. I mean, I didn't know how to play these games back then. It's like I played the story mode once, right? You pick a guy, you play the story mode. I assume the game was the same for any guy you chose, which is incorrect. Apparently, it's incorrect. They have 20 guys and they go through different story modes. I'm like, I had no idea that was a thing. I didn't know this had replayability. I'm an idiot. I've been not getting my value out of these things forever, So you could, in theory, pick anyone on the roster and play them through a story mode. And someone tried to play as Hardcore Holly, and they're like, why can't you play as Hardcore Holly? Because they didn't bother recording his voiceovers. They're like, no one's going to pick him. Don't bother.
They already knew if he was going to be in the story mode. Beat him and give me that belt.
How you like me now?
God damn.
Here's a booking idea. Give me the World Heavyweight title.
What are you going to do with that belt? Beat everybody. Damn it.
Damn Sparky Plug. Sparky Plug.
Oh, man. He's
Way to go, Thurman. Way to go.
He's always going to be in our podcast as one of those guys where like, all right, he's going to be the guy to watch. And then they screwed him over.
I think since we've been doing this podcast, we probably had maybe 2 matches of his. I remember one of them was against Al Snow, and Al Snow was trying to drown him in that dirty ass river.
Yep. Yeah, I remember we was all hyping and we're like, never mind.
And then I think the other one was December to Dismember. Did he get injured and didn't even make it to the chamber?
Yep.
There you go.
What?
Something like that happened, yeah.
Something like he got injured and didn't test or somebody take his place.
Yep.
No, they took out Sabu.
What is that?
Oh, all right.
They took out fan favorite Sabu. They're like, okay, you have the ECW Elimination Chamber. Well, there's 6 people, right? So you have Lashley, The Big Show, CM Punk,
Yep.
RVD,
Test.
and Hardcore Holly took out Sabu. Hardcore Holly took the place. He was there.
Oh, okay, he was there. It doesn't matter.
They took out Sabu to put in Hardcore Holly. What a slap in the face to the ECW brand.
Next week's show, Hardcore Holly.
No, absolutely not.
Why did you pick Hardcore Holly? Because it got an H. All right. Deal.
Because he said he'll beat me up. Damn it.
Because he had the best drop kick in the business. That's why.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I could agree with you on that. At the time.
Strap.
Wasn't his finisher the Alabama Slam?
Yep.
That usually finishes my night.
Don't forget, he used to be a tag champ with Cody Rhodes.
Hey, you know the joke that the Falcon Arrow never wins a match? He's done the deal 1, 2. Oh, it never wins. And then Takeshita his finisher is the Falcon Arrow, I believe. He calls it the I don't know what he calls it, the flaming rights, something like that. And I think it's just this. I think it's exactly just the Falcon Arrow. It's like now it's a finisher. Now it pins people. So there you go.
All right, well,
And that's how AEW is the number one.
Falcon. That's it.
What's old is lame again.
Yes, everything's coming back. All right, let's get to this old Ric Flair, your Intercontinental Champion, taking on the Rated R Superstar, Edge. I thought Edge was going to win the Intercontinental title at this time. Because he was on his way. They were pushing the man, and he was sleazy, and he was willing to do anything. But it didn't happen. My man Edge got DQ'd for hitting Ric Flair with the Halliburton, the Money in the Bank briefcase, and it busted him open. Real good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you want blood, go with Ric Flair. You know he gonna go do what he got to do
like
to
a
bleed.
champ.
So he got disqualified. I didn't care for the match. I thought it was nothing special. Flair at this time, he was definitely dwindling, and yeah. So BDC for you, obviously we know Edge is gonna be a Hall of Famer, but do you think at this time that he was gonna be a future champ, or was this just another match just to see what he can do?
I think at the time it seemed like he obviously you put Lita on his arm. You're trying to make him a mega heel, so clearly the push was on. To the level of how high that push would go, you wasn't really sure. I mean, we all knew that Edge had something special even when he first started out. And you just didn't know when he kind of faded. He kind of faded to black for a while, and he kind of comes back as the Rated R Superstar. It's like, okay, you see this push is coming, you see it's happening, but how hard are they really going to push him? Did I think that he would be pushed to championship status, to main event status? I won't say that I did. I would have liked to have seen it, but I didn't think at this point, especially after this match, that was the direction they were going to go. I just didn't.
All right. Well, Strap, what do you think? Was this a safe booking for Edge?
Without predicting the future of the show.
Yes.
At the time, Edge at this time, like Edge was still not anywhere close. I mean, obviously this night, 2 hours from that match, would be the apex of the modern Rated R Superstar. So, but he was still just floating around, and he was just finding himself at this time. And then he got injured, and he came back, and like the fans turned on him in Toronto, and he slowly developed this heel. Sorry, got long teeth because I'm a vampire and a demon hunter, a K-pop demon hunter, that is. But yeah, like we weren't sure about him. He won the Money in the Bank, and like he's holding on his briefcase, and you know how they like to cash in those briefcases immediately. Like having someone hold on to it for a very long time, like Damian Priest, is almost unheard of. They kind of just get rid of it right away. So, but Edge being the first holder of it, I think it's one of those things. We didn't see the power. He was the first Money in the Bank. We didn't know what he had. He literally had in his hands until later that night. So Vince probably didn't care about it. He didn't want to book it that way. So, but like I said, it was just this unknown, but he's obviously been working hard. He's got a refreshed look, and he's probably, right in Vince McMahon's eye. And that's what, you have to kind of get his attention a bit. And Edge, Mr. McMahon was just kind of like, what can I do with this guy? I have an idea, and that's what led to him winning the title later. But up until this point, not knowing that he was going to be a world champion, because he was not a world champion yet. Not at all, not even close. And some people don't even touch that. Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura, you don't even touch it in the WWE. But seemingly everyone does, right? Miz gets the title, and you see people being world champions out of nowhere, But some people just never get to touch it. And that was Edge at one point. That was Edge. He wasn't there. We were never sure if he was going to get there. So, but he was close. He was good. He was primed, and yeah, for this match here at New Year's Revolution, yeah, I mean, you thought he might have had a real shot at being the Intercontinental Champion. They might have, it's funny to think about. They might have actually given him the title until they came up with that idea for him to cash in on John Cena later. Because otherwise, why would you have this disqualification other than to bloody the hell out of Ric Flair, get a lot of heat on Edge later, because he had the attack, they beat him up, they did a video package, and they came back, and Ric Flair's still lying down in the ring, beat to hell. So I think I don't know, just the stars lined up, and they were ready to push Edge on this day, and now we see it clearly.
All right, Platinum, what are your thoughts on this match right here?
A little bit, like how you guys said, it seemed like it was like a little bit of a waste of the match, to be honest. I did kind of see that maybe I thought Edge was gonna win this, and I was like trying to remember, like, not to predict the future, like you said, Strap, but I'm like, all right. I think I remember this feud where Edge was really messing around with Rick. Like, I think he was messing around with him on the highway and stuff too. And I remember some of that stuff. I'm like, all right, this is gonna like come to an end eventually. So I thought this match probably, I was thinking, all right, Edge is gonna win it and then possibly, just lose it in another month or two because he still got that Money in the Bank. But like you said, we still have not seen what this thing does. We just know that he can cash in at any time. We're assuming he can just like, all right, I'm gonna go for the title on Raw, and like ahead of schedule. But we'll find out later on during the show. Not to spoil alert.
Anytime means anytime.
Anytime is anytime. So
yeah,
it was. I felt like it was a waste. It was a waste of a match in a way, but in a way, it kind of showed that hardened edge that literally hardened edge that Adam needed to show Vince that we're gonna run with this guy.
All right. Well, does this open the match? It doesn't matter.
No.
BDC.
I mean, it may have mattered as far as that might have been his audition to see if they were going to push him that night.
Yep.
It may have been, hey, if you'd go out there and you put on a hell of a performance, we're going to push you sooner rather than later. Not realizing sooner would mean later that night. If he went out there and he blew it, then he would have just been holding on to that briefcase until God knows when. So I think it matters in that standpoint. As far as us watching it, nah.
Strap.
I think it matters. It has both those sides to it. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things because he does continue his program with Ric Flair. Not necessarily the journey for the Intercontinental Championship, but he does continue his program. He defends the title against Ric Flair once. So as for that story, it doesn't matter. It's kind of pointless. But I think it does matter in the sense that, we got to see Edge on the show. I mean, we've had the undeserving cash-ins where you haven't seen the guy in 2 weeks and he cashes in and wins the title out of nowhere, But at least in this one, he opened the show. I mean, if you're trying to separate the work throughout the day, he opens the show and he has a match. He does work and then he comes back later. So it's not like he didn't also have a match that night. Okay. He wasn't super well rested. He did have 2 hours of rest.
He was Seth Rollins before Seth Rollins was Seth Rollins.
I was about to just say that too.
Ooh.
Yeah. This match didn't matter to me. For your opening match to keep the crowd all hyped and hot, whatnot, give me a definitive winner. That's what I want. Point blank. So it does not matter for me, but he could have been the Seth Rollins, lose that opening match, which Seth lost clean, by the way. RKO out of nowhere. And he comes in later on night and he cashes in. Could have been that way, but
let's not understate that RKO he took though. That had to be one of the best RKOs of all time.
Yeah.
So
and the mere fact that we found out that they could not get that in practice, and then the only time they got it right was on the day of the show.
Yep.
That
just like Mr. Perfect, same thing.
This is just another thing where a lot of people don't understand greatness. You need to practice, and we talk about practice.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yes. All right. Well, after this, we have a promo with the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, and he's with Daivari. And first of all, I'm thinking, why the hell is Kurt Angle with Daivari? And what the hell does Kurt Angle have to say? And I have the promo, so let's listen to it right quick.
Please.
WWE title. What's going through your head right now?
Well, before I get into that, first of all, I'd like to say that I hope the U.S. loses the war in Iraq. This country in the world is France. What do you think? Truth be told, I'm not a very big fan of the black people. If I would go back in time, the one person in history I'd like to make tap out would have to be Jesus.
So I'm watching this, Christmas weekend, after the holiday weekend. My dad's in town. He's working in my station where I'm at right now. And I see him looking. What the fuck's wrong with this asshole? That's his reaction. My dad doesn't watch wrestling. Like, you like this guy? I'm like, yes, I do. I do like him. Just hearing that shit, like, wow.
Oh man.
I had to basically explain it, like, yeah, anything that he does, the fans are gonna love whatever he do. So,
Man.
I remember talking to you about this before we recorded, and I knew your dad was in town, so I had to ask you what he said when he saw that.
I was like, nah, Dad, he got a black son. He's good. He's an agent now, WWE. Jason Jordan.
Man,
I love that he took a picture with him too. Family photo.
Separately, it reminds me of my old roommate. I was just listening to whatever, just wrestling music in my room or something, and Eddie Guerrero's theme comes on. I lie, I cheat, I steal, and he's a Latino from LA. He's just like, what the fuck are you listening to? I lie, I cheat, I steal. It's like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, don't worry about it. Vato. He's like, what?
BDC, with everything going on in the world right now, how do you think it would play out for Kurt Angle if he said something like that today?
He would have gotten jumped before he left the arena. Security, they would have had to have security with him all the way back to his house and pray that no one found out where he lived at. He would be canceled on so many levels. It is ridiculous.
That was a dangerous.
No, he'd be the next president of the United States, Kurt Angle, 2026.
That's true.
That's where that promo would get him today.
I agree.
You're wrong. You're wrong, BDC.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that, Strap. That's exactly what would happen.
No, I'm actually quite right because he wouldn't make it to 2026. He would not make it. Please understand, he would not make it.
Listen, man, the world is messed up. How do you have Malcolm Jamal Warner dead and Bill Cosby still alive?
That is true.
Listen,
it's terrible.
Bill Cosby's been in hiding, so he
in prison.
He's nowhere. You can't find him.
Hey, at least we still got
number
Felicia
two,
Rashad.
and Malcolm passed away trying to save his son. That's noble as hell. So I mean, it's not like he just went out there and got hit by a bus or he just had like a condition that took him out. He was out there being a hero. So the heroes die young, man.
There was a condition.
Gaspard, same shit.
Yep.
That's sad.
It was high tide. That was the condition.
Yeah. So heroes die young. It happens all the time.
At least we still got Mrs. Cosby.
Yes, we do. We have Felicia Rashad. Yes, we do.
She's not a hero.
Still the GOAT.
She let it happen.
TV moms for me. Still the GOAT.
We know that about you since high school.
Any woman that can speak a little Spanish for me, ya tú sabes.
Platinum loves TV moms.
And she ain't even Spanish. That's crazy.
He currently loves the mom from Stranger Things.
Yes, sir.
That's all that.
Speaking of women,
Netflix, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You want to check out New Year's Revolution? Check it out on Netflix.
You're welcome, WWE.
Yep.
There you go. All right, after this, we have a women's title match. We have Trish Stratus, your champion, taking on her stalker, Mickie James. And this match right here, this match went in. I enjoyed this match. This match, first of all, had a lot of TNA. Trish up top, Mickie on the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
The chicks were laying it in. Trish with the chick kick. Mickie, she looked good. This is a good ass match. The story was good. I enjoyed it. It was a banger. Did you guys enjoy this match?
Absolutely, bro. I was
yeah.
curious about
yeah.
the divas at this time because they weren't trained like they are now, but these two girls,
I need people to understand. Like, everybody talks high about Mickie James, how she looks now. They talk about how amazing she looks now. Y'all don't know shit about the Mickie James era and Mickie before that. Mickie James has been a beast body wise forever.
Yep.
And I think people fail to realize that. And I mean, back in this time, she was a lot more.
She had a good foundation. We'll just say that.
Thick. She got that magnum in her.
She, as she would say later, that she had to really let it all hang out to get the divas noticed, and she definitely did that. But not to mention the fact that she was just a hell of a wrestler too. And her and Trish, even back then, they just had a chemistry that was just top tier.
I'm gonna say this too. Mickie James is the female version of Kurt Angle. All her best stuff was done in TNA. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't watch much of her
You didn't even
TNA
think
stuff.
about it, but if you really think about it, her best stuff was in TNA.
Hardcore country.
Hardcore country, yep.
Yeah, they killed her off on TV in TNA.
Hey,
and brought her back.
And brought her back.
And brought her back.
It's a hardcore country, all right.
So, Strap, what are your thoughts on this match? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was a really fun match, and yes, always checking out the physiques of the superstars. Yeah, Mickie James was very underrated in WWE history, just because some people didn't appreciate her. In the management and the booking team, speaking to her later career, once she settled into a regular non-stalker character, the whole Mickie James stuff, that stuff is bleeding from the creative. Like, oh, she's not as good looking as Michelle McCool. It's like,
I'm sorry.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what you're looking at.
Mickie James had look wise and body wise
she's a 10.
Top 5 from the time she hit WWE to the time she left to the time she came back. She has been top 5 every bit of it.
Yep.
But imagine this. You're Johnny Ace, you're Bruce Pritchard, you're Vince McMahon. Who do you choose? Who do you like in their mindset? Someone like Michelle McCool or someone like Mickie James?
They like blonde hair, blue eyes.
I'm not saying us, not this quadrant. I'm talking about those 3 old white fogies.
That's true.
The corporate white man of America. What do they like? They like
blonde.
They like that Coco Vaughn, known as Michelle McCool. They like that. They like the old chicken.
But guys like us, we like dump trucks.
I like the dark meat.
Miss Jacqueline or Mickie James?
Miss Jacqueline or Mickie James?
Oh, look at
That's
that.
not fair.
BDC,
tough.
BDC don't know where to go
That's
with that
tough, bro. That's tough, bro. But yeah, I'm still gonna go Jackie on this one.
Damn.
I'm still gonna go Jackie.
I love Jackie, but
I'm
I
sorry,
gotta go.
Jackie.
It's good.
Jackie is just different from me.
Yeah.
There's very few in the business that's gonna knock Jackie off that pedestal for me.
Strap. What white woman could beat Jackie?
You know what song came on the radio the other day that really got me going? It's a song from around the 2010s. was called Bottoms Up. You know that song?
Bottoms up, bottoms,
Bottoms
up.
up. It's got Nicki Minaj in it.
Yep.
Right? And I was like, man, I used to love that song. That song was crazy. And it's like, it was a great song, you know? It's like, I haven't heard it in years. Then Nicki Minaj comes on, she does her rap, and it's like, well, goddamn, Nicki Minaj is incredible. It's like, she's still pretty, she's still awesome. But there's something about this 2010, this whatever era, Nicki Minaj, she is on point. She is sharp, you know? This is Nicki Minaj. And it's kind of like you look at the rest of her work, and it's like, it's just not like, you know, people evolve, they change and things like that. But anyway, I'm not answering the original question that came up, so there you go.
Yeah, I know what Strap's going with this one though. But
Just kidding.
Mickie James for me, baby. As much as I love Jackie, Mickie is.
Well, let's put it this way: I have a Jacqueline T-shirt. I don't have any Mickie James merchandise. So.
Ooh.
No merch, I don't think.
Random factoid. No Mickie James action figures either.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Like,
all right, well, if this match took place today, how do you think this match would react with the storyline and everything, with the stalker and all that?
It would get a bigger reaction than it is getting right there.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Absolutely.
there was nobody better to do that at that time or any other time than Mickie James, in my opinion. I don't see
Yeah.
anybody who could have pulled it off
she played
except
that so well.
AJ Lee.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
AJ
That's-
maybe like 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. I'm talking about like in her prime, but not now.
Give the storyline to Sonya Deville. It'd be too real. Because it is real.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
Her, Shayna Baszler, and everybody else.
Vince McMahon would do that. He would give a stalker storyline to Sonya Deville. Shoot, I just had a point. I lost it. I got it back. In the same vein that he booked Rodeo Hawk to be a drunk in LOD 2000. That's what he would do.
Listen, he's the same guy that got Kurt Angle to say that he didn't like black people. So, I mean,
These people cheer for anything. I can admire that promo, Kurt Angle. The people will cheer for anything. I know why you say the crazy things. You had to
Yeah,
say it to get the pop.
that part he absolutely nailed.
That
'Cause
caught me off guard. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
happens, but it happens all the time. It's like no matter what people say, once they're in the ring and they're wrestling, they're getting cheered for,
It's true.
regardless of what they say.
It's crazy because sometimes when you listen to a promo, you're not paying attention at the screen. You're like on your phone. You're like, and then all of a sudden, black people. Like, what?
They caught my
The
attention
black
seeing
people.
Davari with Kurt
The
Angle.
black
Why
people.
the fuck Davari's with Kurt Angle? That's the
Yeah.
first thing I'm
Yeah,
thinking
that
about.
too. But I was like, I
You know-
literally, as I saw it, I'm like,
Yeah,
Oh.
what
I
you
was
just say?
tuned in the moment. I was tuned in the moment he said that he thought he hoped U.S. would lose the war. I was like, he about to be on some bullshit. Hold
I was
on.
like, nah, you're damn right. They shouldn't be in Afghanistan. You know, they're in the wrong country, first of all. So.
let's see where this bullshit's gonna go because it's starting strong. It's probably going in strong too.
Yep.
You know, see, I've watched all those, the Netflix documentaries, the whatever, you know, about the Cold War, the Vietnam War, and it's like, guess what? The second Gulf War, I don't know, the one from the W era, this 2000, you know, from 9/11 on, the 9/11 war. It's like, all right, we're very far past that now. We can look at it with not revisionist history, but with modern eyes and say, yeah, we shouldn't have done that. I mean, it made sense at the time, but it did not make sense at the time. It really didn't. And all the criticism that they had at that time, it's just like,
look. Let me be very clear. It never made sense.
Wars don't make sense.
It was literally the standpoint from that point in time was that the only reason that there was a second Iraqi war was to get Saddam Hussein out because his father didn't do it. That was the whole mindset of the public. It was like, okay, we're only going in there because Daddy didn't get Saddam the first time. That's the only reason we're going back in there.
It's a good thing that did happen, the end result, but did it justify the means? You know, it's like
Right.
I wouldn't say so. It's like, why are you taking me to McDonald's today? Because I have a promo. It's not because you love me. I do love you, but we're going because it's buy one get
me?
two.
You think you're better than me?
My app makes me better than you, and you know it. So I got a free quarter pounder.
Yes. All right. Well, our next match, I don't know why this was on the card. We had Jerry the King Lawler taking on Gregory Helms. Gregory Helms at this time, he has a brand new look, a brand new attitude, an old belly ring.
Oh
why
God!
did you change from the Hurricane to Gregory Helms? What's up with that?
Because he's gonna whoop that trick. That's what he's gonna do. Telling you, close your eyes. It sounds just like Southern drawl, talking funny.
He does sound like
the reason Gregory Helms dropped the Hurricane gimmick was because of Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah.
So having a on the loudspeaker a national tragedy. Stand back! There's a hurricane coming through.
In New
Sounds
Orleans.
pretty bad.
Ouch.
Do that shit in New Orleans.
He did, and it wasn't even his fault. He told Vince, "Do not have me go out there with the hurricane thing." What are you talking about? You'll be fine. Just go out there and do the damn gimmick, damn it. Oh boy.
Not even a gimmick. He should have back to Sugar Shane or something.
At least I would have been okay with that.
As Jerry Lawler said, kind of like someone pulling the legs right from underneath a gimmick before it has a chance to really go.
Yep.
It's kind of like Jerry Lawler's like, man, you used to be cool and popular. You used to have character. You were the Hurricane, and now you're just Greg. You know, he had no character. He was just Gregory Helms.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was terrible. The finish of the match, Helms went on the top rope, but King tripped him, and he hit his nuts on the ropes. And then King hit him with the diving fist drop. 1, 2, 3, match is over.
Yeah.
How are you building Gregory Helms from this match right here?
You're not.
They doomed him from the beginning, but they also had this in mind. They're like, I don't know, because Gregory Helms ended up as a surprise entrant in a cruiserweight championship match, and he won, and he became the longest reigning cruiserweight champion in SmackDown broadcast history at that time. And that happened at the Royal Rumble or No Way Out the next month. But yeah, that's what happened. That's what ended up to Gregory Helms. It's like he went from the Hurricane to a loser heavyweight gimmick back to the cruiserweight division, where he remained a pointless champion for well over a year. That's the story of Gregory Helms.
And he wasn't doing any cruiserweight stuff too. He was like keeping it on the ground, basically like that Dean Malenko style.
He's the anti-cruiserweight, yeah.
Yes, I remember that now.
Oh my goodness.
It was
Listen,
it
man,
wasn't great.
it does not matter whatsoever.
It wasn't I hate it. It was a waste.
It would drive Austin Aries to quit.
Coach said something on commentary. I can't think exactly what he said, but something referring to King. You keep on doing that, you have a heart attack in the ring.
Yeah. Oh my God. I heard that and I was like, oh, jeez.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, we didn't know that was gonna happen, but
I think it was like maybe it was like an elbow drop, whatever. Because Ziggler hit him with 4 elbows and went to the ring
6
or commentary booth.
Almost 10. No, it was like almost an hour later. He's on the commentary booth and then boop.
Sound like John.
Oh,
yep.
King, you all right? King, you all right?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Just joking, John. Just joking.
Sure.
All right. Well,
welcome to year 4 of the
Hey.
Let me call Dad. What's Dad's number?
The house phone goes to Google
The only
Voice.
good thing about this town is not that far, so we can get to you pretty quick.
That is true.
Bike. Which way I gotta ride my bike, John? I gotta go this way, down. Do I go up?
Apparently, if you want a real workout, take it by the high school, go down the cemetery toward Iliano's, grab a free mini slice from Jose.
I'll suck some damn ice.
Yeah, the way it is right now.
Oh Lord!
Somebody probably run you off the road anyway, idiot.
All right. Well, this match definitely does not matter. I'm not giving that BDC his thoughts on Gregory Helms because he knows it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Exactly. All right. Well, our next match, we have the Big Show, who's one half of your tag team champions, and he's taking on the fat Triple H.
I noticed that too. I was like, damn, you lose the belt and you get fat.
Got off the juice.
Oh man, I was like, this ain't the
Damn.
same. This ain't the evolution, Triple H. What happened?
What the hell happened, man? Like, yeah.
Ooh, Stephanie
You
cooked.
like now,
Like-
like you in the beach with Stephanie in the boat.
You know, Ric Flair, you know, he's had many looks over the years. And he had that look, you know, from the, you know, you did the Nitro podcast, so you know what Ric Flair from 96, 97 on to like 2002, right? He had that certain hairstyle look. And you look, that's Ric Flair.
Yep.
And then, you know, he had a different look when he started wrestling again and was an evolution. He had the slick back, you know, obviously he's getting older, he's thinning, his, you know, his physique changes as he's getting older, of course. But it's just kind of like he just looks entirely different, you know.
It's called holding on.
Holding on for as
He
long
was
as they
just
can.
holding on
Yeah,
to
well,
whatever was left.
When you also get the Triple H mutton chops. When you also do that.
Oh,
Got it.
I've done that. I've had that.
You got it, Dom.
I've
Do
had
it
it.
then.
You
Huh?
got it, Dom.
Do
You
it.
can do it.
I ain't doing that.
oh,
Why not?
Triple H's
I've-
many looks.
I've had that before. I've had the mutton chops. I've had the shaft look.
Mutton chops are terrible.
I've had
You had the viscera?
no. I had the Big Show. I guess you can call it the Hogan for a while, or just this.
Fu Manchu?
Yeah,
man.
I had the foo.
I can't do that. There's no way.
Yeah.
Dye your beard black and mustache white.
That'd be dope. Yeah, do that. Do that.
Have my beard black and my mustache white.
Yeah.
No, just your mustache in this part black, and then everything else white.
Some NWO
Oh.
type joint.
That'd be dope.
You want me to pull a Scotty Steiner?
Yep.
Yep.
Next time on IDM Podcast, will he have the Scott Steiner?
Maybe.
Or will
If I
John
do
have
some
a
math, I'll say
mustache?
no.
Will John have a mustache
Nope.
at all?
I was just about to say, put it in AI, they'll give you wherever the fuck they want.
I still don't understand why AI gives you a mustache.
I mean, the new logo, you can't see it. It looks better because it looks like a shadow, but it's still the
Yeah,
mustache is still there.
He's like, how did he get a mustache? He's never
How'd you
had
give me a mustache?
I thought
There's like-
you sent me. I don't know.
There's like we see the 5 o'clock shadow. You want a mustache?
Meanwhile, every time they send you an AI with my hat, they got the wrong letter and the name's all wrong.
Hey, because
Uh,
I doesn't matter.
I doesn't matter. Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
I noticed that. The little things you guys don't understand before we record.
you know the Michael Jackson black and white video in the end where they turn all the races, right? So there's only one guy in that whole image that I could identify with.
I know
There
you're
is a
talking
Chinese
about.
girl.
What are you talking about?
So somehow Dom got that picture, put it in the AI generator,
Yeah,
and
he
popped
did.
out with the logo because that's who that guy is. Because it ain't me.
What are you talking about? Oh,
Dom's
that's
an
funny.
asshole for that.
Yeah, and the Nairobian dude, the really skinny one.
Oh, look.
Wait, is that the guy that turns into Tyra Banks or the guy that Tyra Banks turns into?
It's Tyra Banks.
Oh, man, that's too funny.
You know, in AEW, the conglomeration, they did a knockoff of like Beverly Hills 90210 for their Titantron video. It doesn't matter, podcast could do one echoing Michael Jackson's Black and White. We'll all do it. We'll get everyone we know. We'll just do that. More for our heads. Yeah.
Nice morphing effect.
All right,
black.
Let's get back to the Big
It's
Show
white.
Triple H match. So
Oh, wait.
both men had chances to be inside the Elimination Chamber. Oh Lord. All right.
Well,
And Big Show both had chances to be inside Elimination Chamber, but they cost each other's opportunities to get inside the match. Big Show at this time, he had this big ass cast on his hand because Triple H
Yeah.
took a sledgehammer, put his hand between the steps, the ring steps, and bam, smashed the hand. So he got a broken hand. And during the match, Triple H took the cast off, and he just had some red knuckles. That's it.
you know, Mark Zuckerberg actually wrote for WWE for a little short period of time.
Serious? The guy from Facebook?
Yeah, that's where he got the thumb thing from.
Oh shit!
All right, never mind.
Yeah, but show looked good in this match. I thought.
Well, given the circumstances, he did. He looked really good in that match. I mean, he had to do a lot of things not right-handed, so it forced him to do a lot of improvisation, and he actually looked good doing it.
Yeah.
How the hell he break a sledgehammer with the bad hand?
You gotta remember he's a giant.
Bruh.
You think it was gimmicked?
Of course.
Yeah, naturally.
Mark Henry
Still
could do it.
impressive though,
Mark Henry is not human.
because I mean, he was still kind of wielding it before it broke. He was still kind of wielding it, even if he was holding it with two hands. He was still kind of wielding it. At any given time, it could have just snapped.
Mark wasn't doing the
But
world's strongest man gimmick at the time either, right?
Not yet.
Oof,
Not yet.
good thing.
But you remember, this is the same guy who Show himself talked about was mad because he couldn't bend a quarter. He could only twist it a little bit. He couldn't bend a fucking quarter.
John, you can do that with your long teeth?
God damn it.
Got no follow-up for that one. Well, Native American name is Longtooth. Also doubles as my mutant X-Men name.
Oh God.
Where's Longtooth?
Oh, man.
You know, who needs the Doomsday trailer? It's right here on the It Doesn't Matter podcast, 2026.
Facts.
Oh, man. All right. Well, this match, Triple H, he did everything what he could possibly do to take out the Big Show. So, hits him with the low blow. Pedigree. 1, 2, 3. Triple H gets a win. Yet again.
Yep.
Nothing changed.
Yeah,
No.
Besides his body type. Nothing changed.
yeah.
It's like BDC was saying though. It was a different match that you weren't expecting from Big Show because he's doing everything left-handed.
Dude.
I didn't like the cast thing, but kind of did in a little bit too because it was to his advantage a little bit, but then at the same time it wasn't. I don't know.
Right.
It's tough. It's tough to grade it a little bit because he's still doing big man moves and still being able to do his thing. But Triple H is gonna Triple H.
Yeah. And what was it? Was it the shot to the nuts, or was it the sledgehammer
It was the
to
shot
the
to the
head?
nuts and the sledgehammer and
Sledgehammer
to the
the sledgehammer to the head when he was
Yeah.
trying to choke. When he was trying to choke slam him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. But I mean, that was Triple H at that time. That was peak Triple H. He was always finding ways to escape.
Was he a heel at this time or a babyface? I couldn't really tell.
Yes, he was a heel at this time. This was a couple of months before the DX reunion.
They got back in 07?
This was a couple of months because they unified in they unified in 06. They unified June of 06 when
Oh yeah.
Shawn Michaels came back. I think Shawn Michaels got hurt. Shawn Michaels came back, and they unified in 2006.
Strap.
Whew. Triple H was in a period of transition. His last big feud in 05 was him and Batista, especially they had a blow off at Vengeance. And so, it's kind of hard to trace where Triple H was going that fall. So he's probably just in the scene doing things. And, but he was the heel in this matchup, I'm pretty sure. And he was, of course, the heel to face. Yeah, no. Wait, this is 2006.
Yeah,
2006. So yeah, it was him and Cena at WrestleMania, right? So,
yeah.
I mean, he was playing like the cool John Cena, obviously the baby face. So Triple H was the cool heel, and even I remember that. Triple H, he debuted the King of Kings music this era. It was hottish. It was hot at the time. And yeah, you're right. Later in the summer, they'd reunite DX with the Spirit Squad and all that stuff.
Yep, that happened in June.
Yeah. So, yeah, just late 2005. It's kind of a mystery where Triple H was.
I feel like this match didn't even belong on the card. Like, why? Just because it's Triple H? Oh, put him on the card?
Kinda
I mean, they worked the storyline. They worked the storyline with him jacking up Big Show's hand. So yeah, they put him on there, and because it was a storyline. But did it really need to be there? No.
It was kind of like that No Mercy show or something we covered a little while ago. It's kind of like Big Show and Triple H. two other names in the very first PlayStation SmackDown game, that have been in the video game till the end of time, till the end of WWE video games. They are just known names fighting each other, and it's kind of like, oh, okay, and why are we seeing this? We don't really want to see it. We know these two don't face each other like very well. They're not very compatible. So why are they wrestling each other? It's just, well, we had a spot on the card.
And generally Triple H always wins. So I mean,
Triple H and Big Show in January. That's a thing. So, Triple H beat Big Show for the world title. Our thoughts on this match also don't matter. So, moving on to the next portion of New Year's Revolution.
All right, so after this, we have Shelton Benjamin with his mama. John, you want some chunky soup? Because she looked familiar.
I would like some chunky soup. It's quite delicious.
That's
it's food for poor people.
Shoot, not shop right.
Yo, that is
bioengineered chicken.
I haven't had a chunky soup in a while, and I'm like, I saw that. I was
sodium. You don't need that shit.
Yeesh.
Make your own.
Shut up. I don't make my own no more.
All right, but yeah, so Shelton Benjamin's mama, she had an altercation with Viscera backstage, and she wanted to get some food for her baby. Her baby's hungry because he gotta get together. So she's bending over. I don't know what she's bending over for that long period of time. And the Viscera came in there, and he seen that rump roll.
Buffet.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I want that chunky.
The world's largest love machine. Viscera.
Yeah, so he disrespected Mama, and you gonna fight my boy. You gonna fight my boy. And yeah, so we get Shelton Benjamin versus Viscera.
Big Vis.
Boy.
So they didn't know what the hell to do with Shelton Benjamin at this time. They tried to give him a little personality, so they brought his mama in. His mama, he said it was a good time, a good period of time, whatever. It is what it is. So, like I said,
yeah,
my dad was here while I'm watching this show, and then he happened the time he came out to just poke his head out, see what the hell's going on. He see Viscera humping Shelton Benjamin. That's the time he walked out on him. Like, what the fuck is going on out here?
Why is it that our parents always walk in at the worst fucking time?
On the absolute oddballest of time.
Yeah.
I said, 2006 is the wild time.
Yeah, wild time indeed.
You want one of those moments? Because we all have those moments. Mine is mom walking in while the Val Venus introductory promo you know, real Val Venus from 1998 in the woods.
Real women.
I was like, it's wrestling. It's wrestling.
Yeah,
It's World Wrestling Federation.
Are you sure you're watching wrestling, John?
Look, it could have been worse. It could have been the Val Venus Kaientai segment.
What are our relatives doing on TV?
And then, was like a week later, Lorraine and Bobbitt, husband Pop. I didn't know who the fuck Lorraine and Bobbitt was at that time, being a kid. Then,
Found out later.
Then they had the Hulu movie. I watched it. I said, "Oh, Chubby Pee Pee." I said, I'll never eat a 7-Eleven hot dog again because they took his penis and put it inside a hot dog bun from 7-Eleven. I said, I'm all set.
What?
You didn't watch the movie?
No.
The documentary?
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Documentary.
They kept it on ice.
What?
The documentary. Yeah, they put the ice in the hot dog container from 7-Eleven. They found it across the street and whoop, put it in there.
He lucky she didn't fucking blend it.
Wait, why? What? Why?
Lorena, watch the documentary.
Bobby.
I watch these documentaries.
This dude got caught doing what he wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah, he
chopped his dick off.
His hand was in the cookie. So basically, the story of the Bobbitts. John Wayne Bobbitt was cheating on Lorena. John Wayne Bobbitt was cheating on Lorena. Lorena waited till he was asleep, chopped his shit off, and threw it out the window.
She Latina too, right?
That's what ended up happening. They did reattach it. To a degree, but now instead of it working naturally, now it's like a.
You need that blue chew.
Well, remember, Blue Chew wasn't out back then, so now it's like one of those straws that you can pull out and like one of those. So now basically you just go and it just stays there.
But what is the hot dog? What does the big bite from 7-Eleven have to do with this?
The detective, they was looking for the penis. They found it. The 7-Eleven is across the street. They had to keep it on ice. They put the ice inside the container from 7-Eleven. Boom.
Well, guess what? They didn't have no fucking teacups to put it in
because they couldn't use the Slurpee cup, so they used a hot dog.
I've never eaten a hot dog container.
Jesus,
the hot dog from 7-Eleven. No glizzies over here.
Jesus, I mean, how much space? How much room did you need at this point? All the blood is out of it. It's probably like that big. How much room did you need?
Was this movie written by Trey and Matt Stone from South Park?
No, it was a documentary. It was a documentary.
It was a documentary. This was real life, brother.
It's like, I know how to make this more extreme.
They could have took the taquito bag and put it in the bag with like 3 ice cubes.
Who put the bee in the front? Who put the bee in the front of the phone? Who put the bee in the
Oh, Lord.
How we go from wrestling to Lorena Bobbitt?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, it's gonna be a good year.
We're back.
We're back.
Oh shit! For those of you who have never seen our podcast, enjoy the entertainment. We're not just give you wrestling. We're gonna give you some fun.
Oh yeah, it's yep.
What's your show about? I can't really tell you.
We have a topic.
You guys talk about wrestling, right? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, it don't matter.
We have a topic. 8 times out of 10, we stick to it.
Wait till we see what goes on our Facebook page this week for this show.
Fucking wrestling page on Facebook gonna be hot dog containers and glizzies.
Hey, we get sponsored by 7-Eleven. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're open again.
Thank you very much.
And we went to meet Abel the other night.
Yeah.
Yep. No hot dog for me. I tell you that.
How about a Japanese egg sandwich?
They don't got no cups. Damn it! Must be sold out. Still got the BDCs and the DOMs.
Y'all sold out of Poppy Pot, no cups. Must be, sucker. Jesus.
Oh,
Hey, kid, get out of here.
How we go from Shelton Benjamin mama to
Happy-
World Cups?
happy 2026, folks.
Because that, stopping
Wrap up,
us
it's
now.
gonna be a ride.
Well, my next line of my list I had said 2006 is full of a lot of humping. So there you go, Lorraine and Bobbitt humping and all that.
Yep,
shit.
yep. We already there. Already there. Already there.
Well, Shelton won the match with the Dragon Whip and made Mama proud. Mama was so proud. Guys,
Yeah. Well, bear in mind if you know that she cracks Big Vis with her
crack,
with her
Big Vic won the
pocketbook.
crack.
She cracks him with the pocketbook before he gets nailed with the Dragon Whip. You will find out what significance that has shortly. But yeah, Shelton won the match. He was happy, and Mama was happy, and I
Mama
swear,
proud.
I swear, I give Thea Vidal, who is the actress who played Shelton's mama, a lot of credit, because that was some chicanery and bullshittery that she went through for weeks in that role.
She liked that.
And
shit.
she's a comedian, so I'm pretty sure she took it in stride. But yeah, I give her all the credit in the world for that, because that shit was funny.
All right, Strap, my
That shit was
question's for
funny.
you. Was this the longest Viscera Mabel match ever? This shit, oh my god, this is a long ass match. It
Yeah.
seemed like. I was trying to think of a match that went the distance like this.
He probably did back in his Mabel days, the MOM days, which, I mean, if I'm watching some old wrestling and I see Men on a Mission coming on, I'm not watching it because it's not for me. Well,
seen when,
unless it's Hammond versus Thurman plug. He-
I seen when they turned
Big
heel,
Daddy V?
They took out Mo.
Yeah.
No. What's the rapper's name? Oscar. R.I.P. Mo.
I mean, really, if you're talking about probably his most high profile match in his career, it'd be him and Diesel at SummerSlam.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that
There you
came to my mind. I mean, his King of Ring matches didn't anything for him, but oh my goodness.
I mean,
it was a long
he passed away, and his family, they sued WWE for the concussions, all those group lawsuits, and I'm sure they worked out a deal or something because they signed a Legends deal with the family, and that's when randomly you just see like King Mabel action figures and stuff like that. You're like, why? Who asked for this?
Was it a big action figure?
A lot of plastic. Gotta go for those figures. Gotta go for the Omos, Great Khali, the Big Show figures. Then you get your money's worth. Unless you remember the Alien, the movie, and they had an action figure line. So they had the toys. See, this is where the toy thing comes in, right? Nothing about wrestling again. So you had the good guys, the heroes of Alien. I don't know if they made it a cartoon or a TV, whatever. You know how they did that in the 80s? They made everything a cartoon show. So you had the good guys, the humans, and they had their weapons, and they're the army or something. Like,
What is that?
That is an
It's an-
alien,
Is it Alien
queen.
Queen?
Pop.
but those action figures, the humans, would be like $4.99. So if you wanted the bad guys, the what do you call those guys? Those beasts?
Xenomorphs.
If you wanted a xenomorph action figure, those were $6.99 because they were more plastic. They're bigger and more plastic,
I would still buy one.
so they cost more.
Paying for plastic.
She always does. That's why she's lonely at night.
Luna Lovegood. She's only been in the Harry Potter series for 14 minutes, but made an impression that lasts a lifetime.
I was gonna say something, but I was like, let me not.
Yeah.
She's in the
With the
toilet.
wand.
Well, just
We'll get canceled if I say a freaking match.
Dobby was only in Harry Potter for like 8 minutes.
I didn't watch that shit.
Dobby.
Anyways,
Don't be afraid.
give Dobby a sock.
what's up with Shelton Benjamin at this time, fellas? Why was he
Hey.
going downhill? Like he has the talent. I know you probably need a manager, but why couldn't they get right
Here's
with Shelton Benjamin?
the thing with Shelton Benjamin. It's like everyone knows he is a phenomenal athlete. Everybody
Yes.
knows that.
I agree.
No one would never not say that. and he's such an experienced person. They brought him back to WWE, in 2016, and he had the run until the end of the Hurt Business kind of thing. And he even had, like that show Main Event. He even had they let him do a promo saying, "Hey, or it's my birthday." Either it's his birthday or his anniversary or something. And he got on the mic, did a little speech. Man can't talk. Dude can't cut a promo. I mean, first of all, there's people that can do promos about their wrestling character and da-da-da. But it's like, hey, talk about yourself.
He is Lance Storm of the WWE. He is an amazing talent, but his promo skills are severely lacking. He's always best with somebody else, which is why he works so well with Hurt Business, because MVP is the ultimate promo guy. So you get him around somebody like that. That's why he works. He doesn't have to say anything. He can let all his actions talk in the ring. That's why he's working so well with the Hurt Syndicate over in AEW now. It's the same reason. It's because you're attached to MVP.
All right.
This is a serious podcast.
Why?
So if this guy was able to talk, you think his career would be a lot different?
If Abel was to talk,
Yeah.
yes.
Because again, you're the boss. You're Vince McMahon, and you see your talented roster. You see guys that can talk and wrestle, the guys that can wrestle only, the guys that can talk better than they can wrestle. And Shelton Benjamin's just in one of those categories. He's not the one that does great in both. And none of us are wrestling bookers, but we all, maybe we've played the video games, we've had the action figures, we've all booked our own storylines, And
don't worry, Royal Rumble coming.
Oh yeah.
you shut your mouth.
Oh,
Book
we got
it.
something special.
So if you have your roster, and whatever, where are you putting Shelton Benjamin? What can he do for you? You know what he can do. He can have the great matches, but it's like, I need the guy that can do both in all these segments. It's like, I'm not picking him because he can't do that. That's who Shelton Benjamin is. It's not a knock against his talents or skills. I mean, it is, but it's, he's just not that guy.
So ultimately what Shelton Benjamin is, he's a very good, not great talent for what wrestling has become.
So
and the only reason I say that is because when you have a guy who is elite, you do whatever you can to put him over. Perfect example, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, when he first came on, he was elite. When he first came on the scene, even back then, but what did they do? They had Heyman on him. When they brought him back, Heyman came right back with him. So it's like they've always made sure he's had somebody to do the promos so he wouldn't have to. He did all his talking in the ring. Shelton Benjamin, of the same ilk, he's a great wrestler. He just is not. He is not, for whatever reason, he's not at that elite status that Brock Lesnar is coming in. So he's one of those guys that, he's got to kind of find it on his own. He doesn't. He's great in the ring. Those promos, they weren't good. And I mean, the worst part of it is Shelton is actually a very funny guy. If you ever follow his frenemies beef with Mia Yim, that is some of the funniest shit you've ever seen. So the dude is a funny guy. It's just for whatever reason he can't translate it into promos, and that has always been kind of like his block. Because when he went on the Indies and became Shelton X, he became huge. In the Indies, he didn't have to talk. He just went out there and did it in the ring. He became huge as Shelton Benjamin X, or Shelton X Benjamin. But then back in WWE, he's back to needing promo skills, and which is part of the reason he ended up with MVP. And it was working until it wasn't. And, that's why he's in AEW now, where it is working. Yes, we see him again.
I'm gonna just say this: that
he is the fifth member of the It Doesn't Matter podcast. Everyone, welcome Kobe.
I'm gonna just say this. Basically, Shelton Benjamin is like Bullet Bob back in the day. Great talent, can wrestle with anybody, but they always say in the back he's the funniest guy in the room, but in the mic, doesn't have it.
It doesn't translate.
It doesn't
doesn't translate.
And everyone's like, it doesn't make any sense. Backstage, you're the funniest guy in the room, You can make anyone laugh. You can cut a promo with anybody, but when you get in front of the stage, it's like something does not make sense. Something like, dude, you should be world champion, but you're not.
Cameras went on. That's why.
Sucks.
Yeah, you know, not everybody's made to pop their personality out in front of the camera.
I mean,
And it's-
just look at me when I started. You wouldn't think I turned out to be where I'm at now. You'd be like, what the hell? Boring.
The evolution. That's it.
Evolution is a mystery.
I was going through some old photos, some old screenshots, and I screenshot a lot of the It Doesn't Matter podcast. And I just saw like that one photo from our very first pilot. It's like, someone take a look at this photo. Y'all take a look at this photo. Y'all tell me what you see in this shit right here. Oh, there goes the camera. So
I tell you right now, if you go back to there, to where we at now, they'd be like, there's no way. There's no way.
Definitely came a long way. That's for sure.
Yep.
That's what happens when you keep
Listen.
grinding. And like I said again, practice. We talking about practice? Practice. Practice.
All right. Well, that Shelton Benjamin and Viscera match, it does not matter.
No.
It doesn't.
All right. Well, our next
Absolutely.
match, we have a bra and panties gauntlet match. They brought us back. We had a classic wrestling match earlier with Mickie James and Trish Stratus. Now we have a match, bra and panties gauntlet, and they're kicking off with Maria and Candice Michelle. Thoughts, fellas? You want me to?
I skipped this match, to be honest.
This match did not matter.
Who
Shout
won?
out to Jack Doan though. Jack Doan, he always getting that referee spot
Yeah.
where the chicks roll on him, and
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, there's a couple of things to note in the match, which grand scheme of things doesn't really matter, but it is what it is. So, of course, Candice Michelle loses first. Then Tori Wilson, who is actually
comes out to the Late
using,
Cool theme song.
yep, came down because it was her theme first. So she comes down to the theme that will later be used by Late Cool, and she loses. Then Victoria comes out, takes out Maria. And then in a surprise, which I completely forgot about, it was Mae Young and the Fabulous Moolah coming down. And Mae Young stripping down in what the King called her size 34 long bra. But ultimately, they got Victoria's top off, and Ashley Mazzaro comes down and she gets off Victoria's bottom to win the match, and then she strips. So that's pretty much the genesis of it. But yeah, the fact that Tori Wilson came down, and I completely forgot that she had Late Cool's theme before Late Cool. I was just like, oh shit, I didn't know she came down to that. And so that was pretty cool. And then it was King with the jokes and Kobe voicing his disapproval, which just made it all worthwhile.
Kobe.
Dom, what is in that chicken recipe? Pepto.
Ah, Kobe!
Oh, Kobe.
Kobe!
So, watching this match, like I said, my dad was here too. And at the time, he went to, poke his head out, see what the hell I'm watching. Oh, wow. That's a Fabulous Moolah. They still wrestle? Who's the other chick? I said, that's Mae Young. Yeah, what they about to do? So, all right, don't worry, you about to see. Next thing you know, he just went to the kitchen and sat down. Like, all right. He said, what the hell's going on in this show? I said, man, this is 2006. This is how it was. Oh, man. R.I.P. Ashley Mazzaro. She
Yep. Yeah.
She was good.
Took her life, unfortunately.
Yep.
And she stripped herself in this match too.
Yeah, she stripped her for the victory. She stripped herself.
How we
Yep.
have a classic and then we go to this shit.
WWE booking, baby.
Something for everyone.
Plus, there's no other show in town, so whatever.
All right. We already tell the four of us is unanimous. It does not matter. But this main event, it definitely does matter.
Yep.
The Elimination Chamber. I remember watching this numerous times. We have Kane, Chris Masters, Carlito, Kurt Angle, Cena, and the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Woo!
And at this time, they were pushing the hell out of Carlito and Chris Masters. Chris Masters had the look. Carlito had the personality.
Yep.
The show kicks off with John Cena and HBK. And these guys, they going at it. They going at it. My guy at this time was the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. My man came in there. He was suplexing everybody. He brought the intensity. He was taking everybody out. He slingshot Shawn Michaels into the cage, cell, chamber, whatever the hell we're going to call it. And Shawn, he's busted open.
Yep.
Chris Master comes in. He put the master lock on. Guys, I don't know what the hell was the big issue with Chris Masters. Like, I ain't see nothing of him. Like, he was just like
he was a
he
body.
had a great physique, but he's just like Brackus.
Yeah, the fact that they literally announced during the match, oh, he's about to be 23 years old. I was like, really? Oh shit. Like, I would not have known. Like he's gonna be 23 years old. It looked like he was starting to bald already. I was like, I don't know. He had the look though. I mean, dude was amazingly toned and good looking for as far as body, but as far as an actual in-ring presence, you know, he had the master lock and that was it. He was generic the rest of the way. So I mean,
Seriously.
that was Chris Masters. Great physique, great look. Had youth on his side. Was real generic in the ring.
The downfall of Chris Masters' career is that JBL didn't like him. That's it. JBL, notorious bully in the locker room. Just, you can imagine, you know, if you're working there and you're one of the talents and you're a push talent, JBL probably looks at him and is like, man, you never earned a thing in your life. You suck. You're terrible. And some people come out of it, like The Miz.
And the only thing he had to do was this. I'll tell you what, JBL, I will leave tomorrow if you get out of my master lock. And then really put it on him like it was like he was.
No. This is not a storyline from the video game, BDC.
Like,
well, you know what, Bradshaw? If you get out of my master lock.
If you get out of my master lock and I put it on you like I'm really meaning to hurt you, if you can get out of it, I'll leave tomorrow.
Tell you what, we were seniors in high school when this Chris Masters took place.
Yeah.
And we used to put people in the master lock.
Yep.
Master lock challenges, that's what we used to do back in the day. Can you break out of it? AJ Tillman, yep. I broke out of it in my mom's living room. I broke out that joint.
Dom did.
I remember my buddy,
Dom didn't let me do it though. He's like, you about to pass out. I ain't passing out. I'm good.
Yeah, I remember that time I was watching wrestling with my friend. He didn't watch wrestling, and all I kept hearing about was this master lock, this freaking master lock. And then he finally sees it. He's like, it's a full Nelson? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Well,
the Rainmaker's just a clothesline. Yeah.
Clothesline. That's all that is.
Ain't nothing better when Don tried to get me in a figure four leg lock, and then I reversed it to ankle lock. He tapped. I will always remember that. I made Dom tap.
Yeah, I used to throw my back out a lot, and as a kid, I was very flexible, obviously. So I was like, the sharpshooter doesn't hurt. Walls of Jericho don't hurt. I'm like, then you get older, you get that back pains. You're like, oh god, that's terrible. Oh no, ooh.
Yeah, age makes that move very painful.
Yeah,
age makes that move very painful.
Especially when the activities I used to do back in the day, you ain't doing no more. Your body like, we ain't doing that no more.
Yeah.
So all right, well, back to the match. My man Kurt Angle has John Cena in the ankle lock, and I am hyped I am hyped. Like I said,
I
we
remember
watching
this to this day.
I was so hyped.
I
When
remember
Shawn
to
Michaels
this
hit him
day.
with sweet chin, 1, 2, 3, and then Kurt
Yeah,
got eliminated. Yo, I was pissed.
Dom,
Boy, I was
Dom,
pissed.
Dom and Kurt were basically like, boom. And I see the silence on his face. He's like, oh my God. He was like, are you kidding me?
These damn chamber matches be pissing me off.
I love it.
Just like when Triple H or when Goldberg getting ready to spear Triple H, and Triple H sidestep and hit him with that damn sledgehammer.
Yep.
I can't take this shit.
I remember
Yeah.
being at your crib for that too. You was pissed.
He dominated everybody. Next thing you know, his sidesteps and done. I'm like, oh my God.
I can imagine those great memories for Platinum. You know, when your friends just become the most deflated, and it's the funniest thing ever in the world. You know.
I don't want to talk about that.
Wow.
Street?
Football.
Yeah.
That's really talking about deflation.
Yeah.
I'm part of the. Let's just say I'm part of the evil empire, and they were about to use the force on this.
Don, why don't you have a
And
seat
all
over
of
there?
sudden-
Look, I won't say a word. I will just do this.
Yep. I've been stunned plenty of times in my lifetime.
I was shocked.
That was the worst.
I'm sorry.
That was the worst.
That
I
is
still don't understand how that happened.
BDC. I stood there at his house the whole time. I ate shit. Like Vince McMahon always says, you got to learn to eat shit and like it. And I was eating it. Stood there like a man.
Until you weren't.
Until
He was quiet the whole damn time.
I was a good boy.
Quiet the whole damn time.
And not what did I tell you? It's Tom Brady. Still got a shot. Sure enough.
Yeah.
Goddamn Netflix. I was watching 80 for Brady. Or was it 80 for Brady? That's what it's called? Or
I haven't
30 for
seen
Brady?
that one yet. I gotta
Them
watch
old
it.
chicks, them old hags, Susan Summers, whatever her name is, or
Suzanne Summers? Oh, Jesus.
Sally Field, that's her name, and the other chicks.
Did she
I was
pass
watching
away?
that shit.
No, she's still around.
alive? Oh,
Yeah,
thank
she's
God.
still around. I was watching that movie. So, let's see what Super Bowl they wanted to go see. Yeah, it's one of the other Falcons. I said, these bitches. I was so mad.
I know he said I'm turning this shit off.
I watched the whole thing. I was like, I'm already this far in. I was awake too. I'm like, let me just watch it. You old bitches.
Oh,
Wah, wah.
another thing. We like football too. In the show.
Yes. Ain't that right, San Fran?
The night's very young for San Francisco tonight. Tonight's a rare day. It's like I'm not into. It's the first night where football is heavily chosen, as I was talking to Dom last night, over professional wrestling. As for the fans of the show right now listening, it is a Saturday, and the 49ers, my team, as we record, the 49ers are on have a game tonight. It's a divisional game. It's an important game, especially for a guy like me who doesn't watch football, but I've been following the 49ers since I went to their game in Santa Clara early last fall, and I'm watching it. Anytime I get a chance, I'm watching their games, and they're doing pretty well. So tonight's an important game, but tonight was also within driving distance, a house show, WWE house show in the DCU Center in Worcester, and it's kind of like, I really heavily thought about going, especially considering that I would prefer a house show versus a TV taping.
I agree.
So I was like, ooh, a house show. Yeah.
House shows are,
Yeah,
that's
house
where
shows
you
are
at.
great.
I might go to that, but it's like a combination of a few things. It's like I've been sick all week. I haven't been feeling great or being great. So that kind of takes me out of the picture. So I probably wasn't going for that. But also the card that was advertised, it was Cody and Drew in a street fight. Okay. That's fine.
They're in Bridgeport. It's gonna be Cody
Same card.
in a steel cage tomorrow night.
See, I knew I was right. Damn it.
So basically, they're doing the 3 stages of hell before
They,
the
they
3
get
stages of
ready
hell
for
match.
next Friday.
Yeah.
Next Friday night in
So-
Germany.
so
or
the-
wherever
They only advertised 2 other matches. They didn't advertise any other performers or stars. They only advertised 2 more things. One of them was the 8-man tag, the MFTs versus the Wyatt Six. Okay. Yeah. And the second one was some unnamed women's championship match. Not to denigrate the women at all, but it's like that. Nothing. Whatever it was advertised was not, it's not enough of a draw to get me to come to Worcester. So the 49ers game on the ABC network at 8:00 p.m. coming up soon. That's more of a
Yeah, I
draw
think-
than that house show.
Yeah, I know they had been running Jade versus Michin, but Michin ended up
She hurt her shoulder.
injuring her shoulder.
Jesus.
So at the house show, so Michin ended up injuring her shoulder. So that may have been the match that was supposed to run at that house show that they've had to kind of change on a whim. I don't know.
I mean,
But
All
3 matches is crazy.
yeah, only advertised 3 matches. Like, can you tell me anyone else is going to be on the card? There's not any listing whatsoever. You know,
Terrible.
so it's a crapshoot.
Terrible. All right. We got sidetracked again. Let's get back to this chamber. John Cena. They did not want this man to win. Well, he won it. 2006. They were pushing
Yeah.
Cena to the moon. Cena was winning all the big matches. He was Big Match John right here.
Yeah.
Was
But
this
you-
the start of Super Cena?
Just about.
Coming close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't
and the-
there yet fully, but it was Superboy, not Superman
But
yet.
yeah, and you had to know based on how that how they were really having Shawn Michaels get really egged on and pushed by Vince that he would be like he was going to be the first guy in, but then ultimately would be one of the last 2 in there too. But it's just Cena at this point, he was, as you could hear, he was still on the half and half scale. He wasn't being overly cheered. He wasn't being incredibly booed either. He was still chain gangs. He was still kind of he was babyface, but he was still kind of straddling the line.
He wasn't Fruity Pebbles, John
Yeah,
Cena.
he was still straddling the line between full on babyface and I still want to be a heel. So it was starting. It was starting in earnest. I think the Edge Cena that feud is kind of what cemented him into Super Cena category. Because at that point everybody wanted Edge had done his job and being such a unlikable heel that everybody wanted Cena to beat him. So when he did, it was easy to really just kind of push whatever agenda with him you wanted at that point.
All right, well, Cena, he got the win, and after the match, Vince McMahon came out. He came down to the ring and said the night is not over, and the Money in the Bank winner is going to come in and he's going to cash in. So we have Edge cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase, and Edge he's hot. Him and Lita come down to the
That's-
ring.
Did you see Vince, like the little brief interaction he had with Vince, Edge, like basically saying,
Turned it in.
yeah,
Basically, like it's your time now, basically.
yeah, like basically saying, go out there and don't fuck up. Basically, like this is your time. Shine, come and shine for me because I'm putting my company on your back.
Yeah.
I love that.
For 2 weeks.
I dug it.
Yeah,
I dug it.
we know Jonathan.
You have the keys to the condo for 2 weeks.
Just want to
Hey,
get a test
you know
drive.
that next night we had a live sex celebration.
Yeah, that
Saw
shit.
Slip, too.
Yeah, so I will say that based on how the Money in the Bank contract is cashed in now, I very much prefer the old, just having somebody come out and announce it versus the I'm gonna give it to the ref. The ref is gonna ask me, "Are you sure?" Like
I
I'm not
hate
fucking
that.
giving it to you. I'm
I
pretty
fu-
damn sure.
You sure?
And then you're going to take 15 minutes to get down, to leave the ring, take it over to the ring announcer and say, hey, they're going to cash in the briefcase. This is a one-on-one match now. No fucking duh. We know that. Just walk out the ring, put it down, ring the bell, and let's go.
Yep.
Because now they're in the ring and they're hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Yep.
And it's like, yo, just give me somebody to come out and be like, he's cashing in. Let him come out. Let him run down to the ring. Give whoever's in the ring all that time to be scared half to death.
Yep.
Not knowing what's going to happen.
I kind of agree with you on that, BDC. I mean, you got the 2 GMs on both brands, even the third one on
you can
NXT.
very easily do that.
Just like, here you go. Like, have, like, was it Scrap Daddy or Nigel?
Pierce, you talking about?
Pierce?
Yeah, it's
or not Nigel.
Not Nigel.
Nick Aldis.
Yeah,
You got Nick
either
Aldis
Magnus.
and Adam Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce or
Scrap Daddy and Magnum. Scrap Daddy and Magnus. Yeah. there you
yeah.
go.
Have them show up and all right, they're gonna cash in. Here's the briefcase. Run to the ring. Boom. Regardless if the wrestler's ready or not, you're running to the ring. You want to get this done. By the time you get there, all right, the ref's gonna get him up. 1, 2, 3. Hit your finisher. Go on.
Right. And you also, what you also have with that is you don't have to run around with a fucking referee. Like you have them come down and you don't need to have another referee come down. Bring a referee down. Why? You have one there.
Yep.
He didn't leave. He's still freaking there.
Yep.
Like, just how hard is that? Like they make it so extra to try to run up people's adrenaline and run up people's blood pressure before you even get to the match.
The only reason you would want a referee coming down to the ring with you is say they just cut a promo, and then obviously what happened with Edge. Yeah, was it Edge with Jesus? What was it? Edge or was it Alberto Del Rio? I guess they were cutting a promo, and then all of a sudden somebody came down and cashed on them. Ziggler, I think it was. No. Alberto just had a match at that time, I think.
No, yeah, Alberto had a match and his leg was jacked up.
So what? It was
Ziggler,
Edge. I think he got
Ziggler
cashed in after the second time, I believe, or the third time. Someone was it CM Punk?
CM Punk got injured backstage.
No, I know CM Punk cashed in on Edge, I believe, though.
Well, I think there was like it was after WrestleMania 26. It was like a cutting edge or a Jericho highlight reel, and Jack Swagger came in and cashed it in during a interview segment.
Yep.
So
that's what it was. That would make sense to have the ref come down with you.
Yeah. But if you just had a match, there's no need to have a second referee come down when there's a referee already down there.
I agree. Ref's ready there, so
yeah.
The only thing I have to say against that is that if you bring a referee with you, it takes away the I'm cashing this for real right now. You know that thing you were just talking about, the rigmarole. It's like if you bring the ref with you, the ref is already in on it. They know, oh, I'm going here because they're cashing it in.
Yep.
But that's too much thought put into it.
Yeah, and the thing of it is like, yeah, I get it. You have times when people, quote unquote, are going to cash in, but maybe they get attacked by somebody before the match actually starts. I get all that, but you know what? False starts are not really necessary when it's something like this. Make it definitive, man. You know,
false starts. Throw a flag on it.
Yeah, because that's what it is. It's just false starts. You know, it's like, I'm gonna cash in, and then you get speared out of your boots, and all of a sudden you're not cashing in.
They did not say yes. First down.
So, yeah, just I do wish a return to the old days of how they cashed in that briefcase. It felt more definitive off of this show than it ever does these days when somebody's cashing in. And Platino just cashed in his "I'm leaving" briefcase, and
well, the Bucks won, not the Young Bucks either.
Yeah,
wait, who were they playing? Because I didn't know.
Carolina Panthers.
Kevin Green's old team.
To be honest, Panthers had momentum. Well,
Pan
really.
Express?
Actually, they've been losing the past couple games.
Yeah, well,
Both
the
teams.
Falcons win, they can still knock the Bucks out, and Carolina win the division. So
Really?
yeah.
Ooh.
Scenario.
That's weird.
Yep.
Those sounds like wonderful scenarios. I wouldn't know what a scenario
Wait.
is other than
So
hope
if-
for the best and then hope for the best next draft.
Now
E-
that the
e-
Bucks have beaten the Panthers, Tampa needs Atlanta to beat
The Saints.
New Orleans to win the South. Oh, never mind.
New Orleans can win the South?
I heard flights are pretty cheap going there.
No way. The New Orleans is down.
Yeah, Falcons playing New Orleans tomorrow.
That's weird. I would think
better
that
pray.
they beat them, that they got the
So
division.
basically, if Falcons lose, Panthers win the division.
Wow, that's a weird scenario, bro. You beat the team and you still got to wait for another team to win or lose to win a division.
That's
What a bunch of crap.
That's what happens when you suck it up enough to leave your fate in other people's hands, my
The
friend.
division's trash, bro. Every year, ain't nobody over 500 in that division.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's trash. Trash division.
Like we're just not even gonna put that division in this year. We're just gonna go ahead and just we're not even gonna bother. They don't deserve a representative.
Speaking of trash, go ahead, Dom.
All right. Well, Edge cashed in. Edge is your new WWE champion. Edge is the ultimate opportunist. I was hyped because they brought me down. They brought me real low when Kurt Angle got eliminated. I thought Kurt was the winner, but I was happy that Edge got the win.
Yep.
That saved the pay-per-view because the pay-per-view it was
Well, and if you looked at Edge's face, after he put the belt on him and stuff like that, the dude was literally tearing up like he couldn't believe it was actually happening. So either he's a really good actor, he was just really excited for the moment that he couldn't believe it was really happening, or it wasn't really going to happen until that match earlier in the night.
Probably.
Where they basically was like, yeah, we're going to push you. And maybe that dialogue between him and Vince at this moment was, maybe Vince telling him, hey, you're actually going to win the title. Go down there and handle your business.
And I'll see you when you get back.
Yes. See you with the title champ, So it just, looking at his face and looking at him tearing up, even though he was supposed to be a heel and he had to kind of rein it back in so it could be the heel again, was cool to see.
Yeah.
It was cool to see.
all right. So my question for you guys: does this show matter
To Edge, yes.
overall?
No.
The ending's rewatchable.
I think the show matters. I mean, I like it just because, definitely had a very important WWE landscape changing moment with the main event because you had a great Elimination Chamber match. It's very exciting. And of course, you had the finish with Edge coming out and cashing in, becoming WWE champion. So it is an important show in that grand scheme of things. But I also like how it showed, like, this is the Raw roster. Yes, we put all our top guys into the top match. So the rest of the card is what they are. It's Shane Helms. It's Shelton Benjamin. It's Viscera. It's some of the ladies there. It's Jerry Lawler. We took him out of the commentary booth. Like, this is who it is. This is what we got left. So I'm amused by that. So that's why I think the show matters. It has nothing to do with me choosing it officially. But I think the show is a very important show. Worth checking out. But if you're struggling for time, then yes, watch just the Elimination Chamber match and the ending shenanigans free on YouTube.
I would agree with just watching the Elimination Chamber and the from the Elimination Chamber on. Because like I said, for Edge, it definitely mattered. It ignited his push to lead him to where he is now. For John Cena, it also kind of ignited him into his push to become a Super Cena. For Shawn Michaels, it did push him towards the DX reunion. Because at this point Vince was really digging in his ass too, and then eventually he was digging in Triple H's ass. But outside of that, the rest of the show was okay. Trish and Mickie, of course, that was great. That was a great match for them. But outside of that, the rest of it was, yeah. And yes, you can watch this on Netflix now. It is on Netflix. They actually have a picture now where, like, on New Year's Day, it was a picture of Snitsky and Kane representing New Year's Revolution, which I was like, why? But then I remembered there was that whole Kane, Lita, Snitsky
Not
segment.
my fault.
Yeah, it ain't my fault. Not my fault.
Yes. Well, this was Stratfac's fault. And I say this was a 2-match card that I enjoyed. I would definitely rewatch it again. Why? For Edge cashing in, the Mickie James and Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
I agree.
Kurt Angle's promo. Can't forget about that too. Can't forget about Kurt Angle and his promo.
Lord have mercy.
But the show, it matters. It definitely does matter. It definitely matters for the rated R superstar.
Yep, absolutely.
And
no,
we've seen,
no dispute there.
We got a little tease of how women's wrestling was going to turn out in the next decade or so.
I agree.
Yeah, so that is it. But next week, BDC's choice. We're going to talk about a tag team wrestler. We're going to talk about a wrestler that was, I might say he's hardcore, but he brought the fight to you. No shame in his game, and he's one of the Ring of Honor's, what was it, triple threat at the time? Tag team champion, TV champion, and
world champion.
World champion, yeah.
Yep.
Next week, we're going to talk about the man, Jay Briscoe.
Delaware's own.
It's going to be pretty interesting. I know Strap. I know how he feels about him. I know BDC. He's from, that neck of the woods where he's at.
Yeah.
Me and Platinum seen him in person at Boiling Points.
Yes, we did.
Strap was in the building too.
Yeah, I got to see him. I got to see him WrestleMania weekend. He was part of a House of Hardcore show. On a WrestleMania weekend, him and his brother were a surprise guests to the finale tag team match, which was insane. But yeah, we'll be talking about him next week.
Yeah, I think WrestleMania Dallas WrestleCon Super Show. It was the Briscoes taking on Low Key and Homicide. I think it was Homicide. I think it was the weekend he retired. And I think Platinum might have been sleeping in the car at the time, but that match was reach for the sky, boy. It was a good ass match right there.
Yeah. I think I think the match. I think that the night that I saw him, it was I think it was New Orleans, but I think you had another show you were going to, and I couldn't go, so I just had to find something else to do. And I ended up at this House of Hardcore show, and so
next week, Jay Briscoe.
Yep.
Not affiliated to the Briscoe brothers.
Marcus getting his shine over in AEW and Ring of Honor right now.
Mm-hmm.
TNT champ.
Yep.
All right, well, this is a good first episode of the new season 4 of the It Doesn't Matter podcast. I'm your host, I'm Notorious One. I am Dom. I'm here with BDC. I'm here at Pipe Plot. I'm here with a man that chose the show New Year's Revolution 2006. Strap Facts. We just getting going right now because it's going to be a wild ride this month.
Tried very hard to get ourselves canceled this very first show, but we're still here, and we'll do it again next week.
No sponsors. We ain't getting canceled. We're good.
Soon to be sponsored by 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, McDonald's,
somebody.
Kmart.
Bring them back. I'll take the blue light special.
Oh, Lord. Well, we will see you guys next time.
Boom. Taquitos or Big Bite?
Taquitos.
Bruh, neither. Fucking neither.